10 things everyone should know about BIM, or information management for buildings or infrastructure. Number 1. You're involved in BIM, whether you know it or not. Information management to ISO 19650 requires everyone participating in the planning, design, construction, use, operations and maintenance of buildings and infrastructure to share and manage all relevant information through a controlled digital process in a common data environment, or CDE. Number 2. Everyone needs information. No matter what your role, to do your job, you need information. In doing your job, you are producing information that other people will need to do their job. Communication, or the exchange of information, is the only way things get done. Number 3. BIM is not just about 3D models and clash detection. Information managed under ISO 19650 includes models, data, drawings, schedules, specifications, estimates, analysis, reports, product data, safety and environmental information, certificates, checklists, etc. Number 4. Information requirements. An information requirement specifies or defines what type of information is required, who needs to provide the information, when is the information required, why is it required, and where is the information to be delivered. There are different levels of information requirements. The OIR defines high-level information that organizations need across a portfolio or collection of assets. The AIR details information that organizations need to manage a particular asset. The PIR outlines high-level information that organizations need from capital projects. The EIR details information organizations need exchanged during capital projects. It is the responsibility of the asset owner, the client or employer, to specify or define the information requirements, but they may need some professional help to do this. Number 5. Understanding the structure of buildings and infrastructure. Buildings or infrastructure are complex things. To understand the information requirements and manage the related information delivery, you must understand the structure of buildings and infrastructure. Buildings or infrastructure are collections of components, materials, or products that are assembled together in systems that make up the primary elements of the building or infrastructure entities. A classification system like Uniclass, Omniclass, etc., to ISO 12006, International Standard for Organizing or Structuring Information for Construction, provides a common language or system of definition across all roles and disciplines involved in buildings or infrastructure. Everyone uses the same classification system for structuring information. Architects and engineers for the specifications, cost managers for the bills of quantities, project planners for the program, work breakdown, and management. This digitally connects scope, cost, and time. Number 6. The BIM Execution Plan, or BEP. The BIM Execution Plan, or BEP, is a detailed method statement document produced by the supply side or delivery team in response to the employer's exchange information requirements, or EIR. The BEP sets out the standards, methods, and procedures that the delivery team will use to execute BIM, or information management, on the project. Number 7. The Responsibility Matrix. To define the information requirements, you must first make a list of all the entities, elements, systems, products involved in the project, and who is responsible for these, by role and task. This is called the Responsibility Matrix. For each item on the responsibility matrix, you define what type of information is required or format, who needs to provide the information by role, when is the information required by project stage, why is the information required or for what purpose, and where it will be delivered in the CDE or common data environment. It is important to note that you obviously don't know at the beginning of a project what materials and products are going to be used in the end. So the responsibility matrix has to be continually updated as the project progresses through each stage. Number 8. Information Delivery Plans, MIDPs and TIDPs. Information is delivered as containers, which are digital files or documents uploaded to the Common Data Environment, or CDE. The files include models, drawings, schedules, specifications, estimates, reports, certificates, product data, manuals, etc. That means everything. the specific list of files required from a particular discipline or supplier responsible for a particular task, as defined in the responsibility matrix, is called the Task Information Delivery Plan, or TIDP. The overall list of files required from all disciplines or suppliers responsible for all the tasks, as defined in the responsibility matrix, is called the Master Information Delivery Plan, or MIDP. In other words, the MIDP is a collection of all the TIDPs. Number 9. The Common Data Environment, or CDE. Information is delivered as digital files or containers of information stored in a common data environment, or CDE, which is carefully managed with file naming and approvals to ensure data is always accessible, trustworthy, and useful. There are 3 types of information in the Common Data Environment, or CDE: geometry or graphical data, properties, attributes, or non-graphical data, and documents delivered as digital files. 3D geometry or graphical data visually describes the size, shape, location, and spatial relationships of each component of the building or infrastructure. Properties, attributes, or non-graphical data describes the physical and functional properties of each component as structured and organized machine-readable digital data. Documents, delivered in digital format, provide the record evidence of compliance with regulations, contractual or professional duties, safety and maintenance information of each component of the building or infrastructure asset. Every file uploaded to the Common Data Environment, or CDE, is named using a series of metadata codes to organize files for searching and finding information. The meaning of the codes are defined and agreed in the BIM Execution Plan, or BEP. Every file uploaded to the Common Data Environment, or CDE, goes through a clearly defined approval and acceptance process from work in progress to shared to published. This digitally records the contractual transactions in information exchanges. Number 10. 3 core digital skills required by everyone. 1. The ability to work with tabular data, for example, working with a spreadsheet as a minimum. Tables of data are the basis for any database. 2. The ability to interact with the CDE to upload, download, review, approve, and accept files. 3. The ability to use a 3D model viewer to open, visualize, navigate, review, comment on the federated models, and extract views or data if required. Why use ISO 19650 information management process on your projects? Why organize and digitize information about buildings and infrastructure using BIM and ISO 19650 information management standards? The answer is to save time, save money, improve collaboration and coordination, improve quality, performance and outcomes, increase safety and sustainability. Here is a quick reminder of the 10 things covered that everyone should know about BIM, or information management, to ISO 19650, best industry practice to elevate productivity, safety and sustainability in planning, design, construction and operations of buildings, real estate property and infrastructure assets. ArcDox are your trusted partner, enabling and supporting BIM. We are here to help you. Our experience is your advantage.